What's up, high achievers and those who want to become the greatest humans possible? My name is Eckl, and today's question is, what are we doing if success is unsure? We have these huge ambitions and we have these big goals. We have these amazing visions for ourselves, but we can't be guaranteed that those will pay off, that this will work out. So we might doubt ourselves, or we will get doubted even more a lot. So we really want to focus on one thing, the process. Because big goals are big goals because they are huge. Like, this would be an amazing achievement if you would really manage to get there. So of course it just takes more effort. It takes more time. It's a longer path. There are way more variables we cannot predict. So it's totally obvious that we can't be sure of success. But even though there are so many obstacles in our way, there is one thing we can always focus on. And this is what we do. This is what we are putting into it. This is how we influence the variables. How we look into the face of destiny, of chance, of luck, or whatever you want to call it. But we can ultimately decide what we do. So what I truly believe in, what I'm talking here about, these are exactly the thoughts that just went through my mind for the last days. What I'm trying to do here is so uncertain, it's crazy. Trying to make a living out of being the greatest human possible is, first of all, it's definitely not normal. And for most of people, it's sadly crazy. But I know one thing, and this is like the big advice here, which I heard a lot from my online mentors, I would call them, and that is over-delivering. So we cannot be sure how exactly this will play out. But to stay with my example, if I just focus on bringing the highest value I can possibly bring, to improve myself every day, that I become even better, to give you even better experiences I can share with you, so that you have even more value out of watching my content, that this then eventually will just, looking forward, just somehow play out. I don't know if I will in 3 years be able to, speak for a couple of $1,000s or whatever. I don't know. It would be nice to. I don't know. I only know that if I focus every day on my tasks, on what I do, on networking, on producing these videos, on always thinking about how can I make this better, that this will probably play out somehow. And this is what it means to truly trust in the process. So especially in the beginning, I think it's so important that in most cases, it's actually an exponential growth. So we're starting out and we're getting, for example, let's say on YouTube, a couple subscribers and so on. And then eventually it will just blow up. And this is what we are looking for. And this especially on the internet, it's often that way. So the real question is, what are we doing on this first part of the journey? And actually I find it quite funny that this is so hard for people. Of course there is a lack of feedback, or a lack of appreciation or love, or whatever you want to call it. But I don't know, literally, I'm not just saying this to promote myself or whatever, but seriously, if one man or one woman or one guy or one girl or whatever is posting down in the comments below and be like, yo, this really helped me, I like the concept, this and there I don't really understand this, or I would disagree, maybe we should change it up there, and someone who's just showing genuine interest, this for me is so much more worth than, I don't know, 100,000 subscribers. And so you really want to have this the same way, so you really want to appreciate every stepping stone. I mean, I don't know, I love making this video right now. I love it. And if I get in contact with one more like-minded guy through this video, this was totally worth it. This was totally more than worth it for me. And this is exactly the kind of mindset I think you want to have, because it totally allows you to be free of the outcome, or at least of short-term returns. You really just focus on what are you doing, how can I improve it, how can I make it even better, what can I change, and to just make it day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out. Let me say once again, day in, day out. And then you just have to believe, and then I think that the universe will just make it possible. So thank you so much for this video. If you are the one who wants to get in contact with me, or the 2 or 3 of you, let me know in the comments below. I would truly love it. Like, this YouTube channel is about me, but I want to do it with you, you know? Like, I really want to get more in contact with other people. I would love that. So thank you for every share or engagement you do. And to make sure that you leave this video inspired, I got one quote from the great Elon Musk. And this goes as the following. If something is important enough, even if the odds are against you, you should still do it.